I'll tell you what, it is time. I know we are going to help some people out here today watching the live show. Dibs, people are tripping over themselves just to get close to the Rob Dibble Show here at Mohegan Sun. They're literally falling all over the place around here.
That was bad. I can't make fun of that poor guy, man. This dude just fell down right in front of us.
Not good. He blew out his shoe.
It's not funny, man.
It happened right when we came back on air. I had to let it out. I just couldn't not.
I hope he's okay.
He's walking fine.
I know, but
he's
man,
embarrassed as all get out.
I know, but when people go down, man, you never know why. Trip over stuff.
That's why I waited to make sure that he was good before I'd use the joke. He's fine. All right, let's pick some winners. Back to what we were doing. And by the way, a little off ramp here. Georgia State -3 to UConn. Did you guys see that? We're dogs. We're dogs going in. All right, we're comfortable that way. Just throwing that out there. I didn't put that on who you got.
I'm going off what Brandon Lang said from BrandonLang.com.
Yeah.
He said that UConn's on the come up. So
going to have a good year this year.
They're going to have a great year.
So I would dump them points. Who you got, gentlemen? Now, boys and girls and ladies watching the show, boys and ladies watching the show here at Mohegan Sun, get out your pens and paper, write down who we pick, and then go opposite. And listen to Kurt. Definitely go opposite of Kurt. If we all agree, usually, hasn't happened lately, but usually we're all wrong. Who you got, gentlemen? Let's go overseas to FIBA. Why not? Now that USA's out of the way, we can pick sides because we were definitely USA if they were going to be in the finals. But now it's Germany versus Serbia. Germany versus Serbia. Ooh, Dibs, who you got?
I know the Wagners are on Germany, and so's Nils Giffey, former UConn stud. I got to go Serbia.
What? You just said all that good stuff about Germany?
I know.
Why? You don't like the Wagners? You don't like Niles?
Oh, man. I kind of been down on Germany since World War II.
Yeah,
so,
you're going to stay in that lane, huh?
Yeah.
Yep,
it's been that long.
Curtis?
Give me Germany.
Wow. Any particular reason?
Nah.
What I'm reading, everybody, they're a slight favorite.
Wow. Well, I'm going to buck the system here, and I tell you guys all the time, if I was to start an NBA team, I would be the team of itches. Everyone's last name has to end in IC. Look at Serbia. We got Jovic.
You got Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic. We've got Amarovic, Marikovic, Gerduric, and also
Petrosev.
David Ovash.
Yep.
Give me the itches. Give me Serbia.
Wow.
Yeah. College football, shall we? There's one big college football game this weekend. Of course, we're going to have our eyes on UConn, Georgia State. That one's a little bit later in the night. You can hear all that action right here at 97.9 ESPN Hartford. Also, our friends down in New Haven, 1300 ESPN New Haven. But Texas going to Alabama. Taking away the points. I just want winners. Dibs, who you got? Texas, Bama.
I got Bama. They're in Tuscaloosa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're hard to beat at home.
Wow.
I don't care if it's Texas. I don't care if it's Georgia. It's tough to beat Bama in Tuscaloosa.
Kurt?
Now, this was a barn burner of a game last year, was it not?
Until Quinn Ewers got hurt, and then it was all Bama.
Yeah, I'm still going to go with Bama. Man, I would give 7 if needed be.
Well,
Wow.
Bama is given 7
Yeah,
right now.
awesome. All right, Kurt is dumping the points on top of that. I hate to buck the system again on you fellas, but
Oh, no.
give me them Longhorns.
Hello?
I think there's a little payback coming up, and I'm not talking about putting the band in the top row. No one really cares about the Texas Longhorns.
Yeah, get over
band.
that,
Get
man.
over yourselves, tuba players. You're going to get a workout. It's going to be nice and hot.
The brakes.
It's going to lose some weight. It's going to be great for you. But Texas, the football team, they're still wanting some redemption from last year. Plus, and I said this last year, Wouldn't it be great to prove to the SEC you belong by beating Bama? I think that's going to be on their mind when we play on Saturday. Give me them Longhorns.
That is totally absurd.
Isn't Manning depth chart third? Arch?
And making $2 million a year in NIL, Dibs.
Good to be a Manning.
Wow. He doesn't even play.
Good to be a Manning.
Philadelphia going to New England. NFL Week 1. Ooh, I'm dumping the points in all these NFL games, too. Vegas doesn't know. They didn't know last night, so to hell with them. I want winners. Dibs, Eagles, Pats. Who you got?
This is a 4 spot that Philly is giving the home dog. Patriots,
Yeah.
I'm going with the Eagles. Even as a Cowboys fan, they were in the Super Bowl last year. They are an exceptional team. Great defense, great offense, great everything, good coaching. I got the Eagles.
Curtis?
Yeah, nothing to dislike about those Eagles, right? Now, the posted total I see is 45, but it feels like an under game to me. What do you think?
Yeah, I like these defenses. I like one offense, but I like these defenses. And the offense I like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Give me the Eagles.
Wow, all three of us on the Eagles.
Sorry, man.
I can't believe it.
I like
Nice.
Stevenson. I like Ezekiel Elliott being on the team.
Oh, you're going Patriots.
No, I'm going Eagles.
Oh, you're going Eagles.
I mean, I like these guys, but
I
I
do
don't
like
love
them, but
I don't
listen.
love them. I don't think they're going to score. I don't see how
Having
they.
the backup Cowboys running back on your team, I don't know how that makes you better.
Now, I did this last week, and I'm going to do it this week again. I'm going to one-up myself. Now, we're all going Eagles, so put that down, boys and girls, and that should make you Pats fans happy. But I'm going to one-up myself. I don't think not only do I think the Eagles are going to win, not only do I think the Eagles are going to cover, shut out, skunking them,
Whoa!
week
Wow.
1. They're going to show up to
That's
Foxborough, big old gooser on the board. Big old gooser. There you go. Give me the Eagles. Hit me in the face, Kurt. Oh, them boys coming to New York. Giants, Cowboys. Big Sunday night football game to really set the tone. Word on the street is we got a little hamstring problem for your favorite tight end, Darren Waller. Oh, God, I know. Is he on your fantasy team?
He is.
Oh.
I'm glad you gave me that information. I might have to get him out of there.
Well, tight end was a situation last night. Will it be a situation on Sunday night? Dibs, Cowboys,
Nah,
Giants. Who you got?
Cowboys, I don't like anything that Anita Mark said about their defense. I think their defense is stellar. I think Micah Parsons is going to be chasing down Jones and Barkley all night. I think 4.5. I think that, or 3.5. I think Dallas covers and takes out the Giants as well.
Kurt?
I am changing the pick because of that hamstring. 'Cause I was thinking that Big Blue would sneak out an absolute win. But no, give me Dallas.
Wow. Gosh, I do not like that hamstring news. However, I love the men in blue this week. Give me the home team and the Giants. I think Saquon's going to have a day. I think Daniel Jones is going to be fine even without Darren Waller if he doesn't play. He still may play. But the one thing that I think is going to be a factor in this game is getting at Dak Prescott. I'm in love with the defensive line. I think Dexter Lawrence is one of the best nose tackles in the game. And he is just going to make it hell to run anything in between the tackles. He's going to make it hell to try to double team him and pick up a stunt in the middle from a linebacker. I think Dak's going to have a long day in New York, and there's going to be a lot of fun press conferences on Monday in Big D. Give me the Giants to beat the Cowboys.
Drops the ball. He drops the ball.
Well, that's Kadarius Toney.
Someone said he was like, how he got drafted so high. And then they made the trade for him, and everybody's like, change of scenery. This is a guy who just didn't like New York. And then now, he's going to be great with the Andy Reid offense. He's going to have all these different Shut up. This dude's a bum. Was a bum when he showed up in New York. He was a bum last night. Now he's scrubbing his social media. Wah.
That you got to get over that, man.
Butterfingers.
I
Yeah,
know,
get
I
over
know.
that, man.
I
Scrubbing
think he
your
was
social
wearing
media.
yellow gloves, too. Did he have, like, butter gloves? I don't know. Buffalo Jets. Let's move on. Tony's ruining the show. Who you got, Dibs? Bills or Aaron Rodgers' Jets?
This is I don't know who to pick in this one. I mean, I love the Bills. I love Josh Allen, but I picked the Jets defense. I'm going to go with the Bills. I think the Bills, it's Super Bowl or bust. I think this is the year. If the Chiefs can get beat by the Lions, I think that'll pump them up where they think that they've got an opening. So I got to go with the Bills.
Curtis?
I'm not that optimistic on the Bills' season, to be honest with you. There's kind of like a rumble that makes me feel like not everybody's getting along up there. And
Like one
I'm
of
still
those,
going to go with the Bills for this opening week because just from a standpoint of I don't think you can build it that fast over there in the Jets, Jets.
And listen, if you listen to Anita Marks yesterday, she doesn't like their offensive line to protect
Nobody
Aaron
does.
Rodgers. He's a 40-year-old guy running around back there. But I'll tell you what, the two series that I saw him, I saw just like I saw last night with Patrick Mahomes, calm in the face of all these monsters, bearing down on you, delivers the ball on target. I think it's not going to be easy for the Bills to win the game.
I would totally agree with that if Von Miller was on the field. But I don't think they're going to have the pass rush necessary to get at Aaron Rodgers. Give me the Jets. I think everything will be great for week 1. I don't know about the future, but I like their matchups this week, especially offensive line versus defensive line. They're all healthy right now, the New York Jets, that is, all these old-timers. They're all healthy, so things should be good. Give me the Jets. I'll take Aaron Rodgers for a week against you guys.
That's a stupid idea.
What?
It's a stupid idea.
I got the Jets. I got the Giants. We all got Philly. I got Texas, and I got Serbia. Dibs and Kurt, hand in hand all weekend long on who you got. That's who we got. There's a lot of good games, man. I was looking through it today. I'm kind of blown away by how many home dogs there are. And we were talking to Lang yesterday about this. He picked the Pittsburgh Steelers as one of the home dogs that you should lean on. But everybody, man. I mean, you've got
I don't know. What about the Chargers, man?
Chargers, Miami. Not many people have been talking about that game.
Who do you like in that game? I like the Chargers.
I think this.
If
I like.
that guy
I like
doesn't
the
put
over.
up after all that money,
I like the over.
Herbert's he's got to come through, man.
I mean,
When are the Chargers going to win something?
I'm still worried about Tua and the Dolphins. I'm not sold on that offense or that defense yet. I think they both have talent on their rosters. We'll see how it gets put together with the coaching staff. I lean to Mike Daniels, or is it Mike McDaniels?
That's Mickey
McDaniels?
D's.
I like Mickey D a lot better than the coach over there in San Diego.
I thought he was hilarious on the Manning cast auditions.
He's hilarious in
I love that
everything he
dude.
does.
I actually, he's refreshing. One of my favorite coaches.
I like some of the new crop of coaches
Yep.
that we have. Like Dan Campbell's awesome, man. Did you listen to the third quarter crappy interview that they like to do with the coaches? So Campbell got the first question, knew where you were going, didn't even let her get the second question out about defense. I know you're going to talk about defense, so here we go. It just gives the defensive spiel. Like, I love that dude. That dude is always on. Always on. He looks very stressed, though. That's the one
No,
thing I don't
see,
like
I
about
don't-
his style. He looks too stressed.
I love his positive thinking. I'm a positive thinker. I don't like negativity. I don't like a negative vibe around me or around anything I'm doing, whether it's coaching or whatever. So I actually love what he does.
My favorite thing about him as a coach is I know that he's not going to ask me to do anything he would not do. Like, if he wants me to run 100 wind sprints, 100-yard dashes, he would probably do it too, right alongside with me. If he wants me to literally run through a wall, he probably would before me to show me how it's done. Like, this dude is in shape to the point where I think he could play. Like, I think that dude could be a player's coach on the sideline. But I love McDaniels. I think he's fantastic. I'm a Diebold fan from New York, the Giants coach. I kind of like Saleh a little bit if he gets away from crappy metaphors.
Right.
I think he'll be
don't
all
talk
right.
about crows on an eagle's back.
But I just the players coach moniker I've always railed against because I always felt like players coach means substitute teacher. You can do whatever you want to do.
Step all over them.
These players coaches now, they're more in a way where they are so trusted by their players because they know the players know these guys have their backs. These guys are trying their damnedest to put me in the best position to be successful. And that's why I love those guys.
I can't believe you didn't pick an over-under on my speech tomorrow night in front of 700 people.
Oh, that's right. Have you been given an allotted time?
John and I, 10 to 15 minutes.
This is by the way.
This is the 100th anniversary of the Air National Guard here in Connecticut
Right.
at the Air Museum tomorrow.
Which
Sold
is
out.
An awesome honor. Just 100 years, man.
I'm scared to death.
That's-
I might have to drink a glass of wine before I get up there because it's kept me up the last few nights.
Well, it's an easy one, though. You know, it's all about them. They're
It
the
is.
best.
It's 100% about
We
them.
wouldn't be here if it wasn't
Yep.
for them. For them to come out.
But
and
the
do what
over-under
they do.
15 minutes. What do you think?
Under. Don't go over.
I'm going to try not to ramble. Are you going?
I can't.
I know.
I got to do the Yukon thing.
So my wife's my only outlet to be like, cut it off.
And Renee Danino will not. She's going to be there.
Renee will be there, but she won't cut me off.
No, Rivers won't. Rivers is going to MC. Adam Rivers from
Right.
Kiss, Casey
101
101 and Kiss. But I say 10 minutes is perfect. Honestly, man, 5 minutes is perfect.
I'll go way more than 5. I got too many stories to tell. Too many things the military has done for me in my life that I wanted to talk about besides, honoring the people in the military and the first responders. I mean, that take care of us and are the real heroes in my life.
The one thing that I think will be difficult about this speech is that you're dressed in a tuxedo.
Nah, I got a brand new shirt, and it's actually got some room in my throat to breathe.
I was going to suggest that.
Losing the 25, 30 pounds from Awaken 180 taught me something. I went from a 19.5-inch neck to an 18.5-inch
Wow.
neck. So I have some room to breathe.
There you go. Yeah, that's going to
So
make
that's big.
every shirt better.
I hated that. I hate those monkey suits, man, because, it chokes you
Right.
up. I can't breathe.
Right.
I can't talk.
Well, the one thing, too, that I always never think about, but pauses and silence is fine.
But you're
That's
really
fine.
good at public speaking. I, unfortunately, am not.
Well, usually I'm screaming at a bunch of drunks at a bar. You're talking to a lot of dignified military people who, there
That I
are going to be
respect
some
highly.
drinks going around, but yeah,
There is a happy hour, so hopefully they keep the drinks flowing so most people won't remember most of the stuff I say.
so true. So true. All they'll remember is I got my picture taken with Rob Dibble and he gave a speech at the 100th anniversary. That's all they're well, what did he talk about? I don't know.
But it was amazing.
You're going to be great. You're going to be great. They love having you. They're super excited to have you. So it's really hard to mess that one up, Dibs.
I
mean,
know.
there's no pressure, but really hard to mess it up.
All right, when we come back, we'll talk to Adam Giardino.
Oh,
he
yeah.
is down there in Atlanta, Georgia, as they take on Georgia State, and they are the dogs.
Dogs.
They are the dogs going into Georgia. So Adam Giardino works for UConn and ESPN. He will join us next.